Ground lease fundamentals. A lease is a contract between an owner, lessor, and a tenant, lessee, which contains a written agreement of the conditions under which the lessor transfers the use of the real property to the lessee. In return for lease payments or rent, the term ground lease is frequently used when a lessor leases an unimproved site to a lessee long enough in years to enable the lessee to construct a building on the leased site. In some instances, the land may be used to store equipment or serve as a staging area. Typically, ground leases are long-term and may have terms that can range from 10 years to 99 years. Additionally, other features include rent escalations, eviction rights, and reversionary rights. The most prevalent type of ground leases are subordinated and unsubordinated. Ground leases transfer control, not ownership, of a property. In a subordinated ground lease, the landowner offers the land as collateral for the developer's mortgage. Subordinated ground lease is considered a secondary lender with junior rights behind the primary lender. The subordinated ground lease rental rate is usually a few percentage points above long-term permanent rates. The unsubordinated ground lease offers the landowner a more desirable role, comparable to that of the primary lender. This type of ground lease poses challenges for the ability of the developer to obtain permanent conventional financing from banks, since the lender must assume the risk of lease termination and default. In any event, the developer's requirement for cash in the deal is reduced because of the value that the landowner brings to the deal. The reduction in cash usually causes the investment yield to increase when the income stream is extended into the future. Ground leases are more typical for retail properties where improvements in buildings are constructed. Most corner locations are prime due to their accessibility, visibility, and traffic flows. For this reason, retailers and restaurants are prime for these transactions. The typical scenario is credit-worthy tenants who do not want to buy the property, but rather invest in their business. For assistance and consultation, call 407-834-7714 or email Alan@consensusrealtysolutions.com.